The two pillars of the AI economy: proof of human and proof of utility. As the world moves toward Consensus 2026, a powerful idea is beginning to shape the future of the Internet. It's simple, but deeply transformative. The next digital economy will be built on two foundations: proof of human and proof of utility. This isn't just a technological upgrade. It's a structural reset of how trust, value, and participation work online. The crisis no one can ignore. Today's Internet is facing two major breakdowns at the same time. The first is a collapse of trust. Artificial intelligence has reached a point where it can convincingly imitate human behavior. Bots can create content, manage accounts, apply for jobs, and even hold conversations that feel real. The line between human and machine is becoming increasingly blurred. This creates a fundamental problem. If we cannot verify who is human, how can we trust anything online? The second issue is a collapse of utility. While Web3 and blockchain ecosystems have grown rapidly, much of that growth has been driven by speculation rather than real usage. Tokens are traded, numbers go up, but meaningful, everyday utility remains limited. And these two crises are deeply connected. Without trust, real usage cannot grow. Without real usage, systems fall back into speculation. Two questions defining the future. At the center of this shift are two critical questions highlighted by thinkers like Nicolas and Chengdiao. The first question is: how do you prove you're human in an AI-driven world? This is more than a technical challenge. It's a foundational issue for the Internet. Solutions like biometrics, liveness detection, and zero-knowledge proofs are being explored. But the real goal is clear: to create verifiable human presence in a digital environment flooded with artificial actors. The second question is: what is actually being used? As AI makes it easier to build apps and platforms, technology itself is no longer the main advantage. Instead, competition is shifting toward real users, authentic engagement, meaningful activity. In other words, utility is becoming the true measure of value. The convergence that changes everything. When these two ideas come together, they form a powerful new equation: human plus action equals economy. Or more precisely, proof of human plus proof of utility. This becomes the minimum requirement for a functioning digital economy. Without these elements, bots dominate systems. Data becomes unreliable, value becomes artificial, but with them, real users emerge. Trustworthy data accumulates. Sustainable ecosystems develop. This is the shift from noise to signal, from inflated numbers to meaningful participation. Why this shift is happening now? This transformation is not random. It's driven by the collision of two forces. First, AI is accelerating everything. It increases productivity, but also introduces synthetic content, fake users, and automated interactions at massive scale. This makes human verification more important than ever. Second, Web3 is maturing. While it succeeded in decentralization, it exposed a key weakness: many systems lack real-world use. Speculation alone cannot sustain long-term value. Together, these forces create a new form of scarcity. Verified humans and real usage are becoming the most valuable resources online. The rise of a new economic model. This leads to the emergence of what can be called a verified participation economy. In the old model, systems were built on anonymous users, speculative behavior, inflated metrics. In the new model, systems are built on verified identity, real activity, trusted data. Here, value is no longer defined by what you hold, but by what you do. Participation, contribution, and consistency become the foundation of economic relevance. Strategic implications. If this model takes hold, the impact will be significant. Bot-driven systems will begin to collapse as verification becomes standard. Data will become more valuable, not because of its volume, but because of its authenticity. Platforms will compete less on features, and more on trust. And the roles of humans and AI will become clearer. AI will produce, but humans will validate and participate. Final thought. Projects like Pi Network already reflect elements of this shift, but the broader transformation goes far beyond any single platform. We are moving from an internet of information to an internet of real economic activity. And in this new era, one principle will define everything. The future belongs to systems where real humans create real value. Because ultimately, the strongest digital economy isn't built on hype, it's built on trust, participation, and genuine utility.